Oh my effing gosh, this is absurd. This is just effing absurd. Bethesda, why did you allow this? Howdy Ho Folks. Multiversal Medium here with something completely different. Today I'm going to show you how to make one of the most broken and game-breaking builds ever in Oblivion. I know, it's an old game, but with all the hype and rumors about a remake circling to and fro, I figured I may as well share the secret sauce that's been fermenting in my basement for way too long now. Now this build is going to start like any other. You start a new game, you watch the intro, you point and laugh at the weirdly proportioned men in the intro. That's right, look at your screen now. I paused it for you. Point, general public, and laugh. Laugh at those weirdly shaped NPCs. These NPCs are weirdly big in their make-believe fantasy dollhouse made just for the opening cutscene. How silly. Anyways, after a cutscene that people felt like was a bad voiceover by Patrick Stewart, weirdly enough, we get to make our character. Feel free to follow along at home, by the way. I know we're just kind of getting into this, but, you know, this is a new type of video for me, so I figured let's just hop right in. So follow along at home. I want you to get the whole experience on your end. So if you can, go pop on your copy of Oblivion on the Xbox 360, the PS3, PC. I don't judge. You do you. You do you. But just pop it on real quick. Pause the video, go do that, and then follow along. Come on. Start it up with a nice little bathrobe on maybe, and a pair of fuzzy slippers, putting your feet up, and get to the character creation screen as well. We'll play together. Now, what we're going to do is pick Argonian. As for why, that'll become apparent in a moment, but while I'm making my character and fine-tuning her, I suggest you do the same at home. You know, it's a lot of fun, just character creation. Feel free to make your Argonian masterpiece, take a screen cap, share it online. I'm certain you'll only be slightly ridiculed, just a bit, but that kind of thing builds character. And character in a role-playing game is entirely the point. Anyways, I'd like you all to meet Cakes on Makeup, my totally weirdly lore-accurately named Argonian. Yes, that is a lore-accurate name for this character. Oh, Bethesda never change. Now, some of you may be noticing something odd about her, and first off, you're correct. Oddly enough, she's single. Feel free to hit her up on Tinder or whatever. You guys do you. But secondly, Bethesda did a bit of a odd thing when making Argonians. You see, basically they just morphed a regular head to make an Argonian head. Or maybe they just copied and pasted the shading and lighting from a regular human head and put it on the Argonian head model. I don't know which. But as you can see, we have some wondrous lipstick between our mouth and our nose now. And I've got to say, we're kind of effing rocking it. Like, you don't see this level of lipstick and this kind of beauty on any other race in this game. So yeah, highly recommend just messing with the character creator with an Argonian. Like, can you imagine going for a kiss on those lips with her, only for her to open her maw with an endless row of teeth? Just salivating and just like glistening in the light. Gets me sweating just thinking about it. Anyways, after you've made your very own Cakes on Makeup at home, it's time to start the tutorial. You know the deal. Annoying dark elf, poorly planned assassination escape attempt, Patrick Stewart still doing fine voice acting wise, especially with no proper direction because Tom Howard was starstruck. The usual.
This is the day.
Now, what you may start to notice is that we're already well on our way to chasing the newest meta of breaking this game.
You're lucky I like it.
As you can see with our build already, Boris the Blade likes us and has a high disposition towards us already in the tutorial. Remember, ladies, if you ever need to woo a man as he helps the Emperor escape his timely death, just apply a bit of lipstick. Anyways, if you're playing along at home, you gotta stop right here. This is important. Like seriously, we're doing things in a specific way to do some RNG manipulation. Some of the stuff can be skipped, others not, so just make sure to follow along properly. First, grab a pair of Mythic Dawn hood and robes. Second, do not, I repeat, do not grab the Dead Blade's weapons. Third, grab the torch, equip the torch, then equip the flare spell. Trust me. It sounds loony, but it's important. I know, it's weird, but like, this game's busted and you know that. Anyways, follow along as we move through the tutorial. Grab any and all lockpicks. Mainly because, let's be honest, most of you all suck at the lockpicking minigame. And you'll probably need them. Because you guys just... Like, am I crazy? Do you guys just not realize it's an RPG with a lockpicking skill? Like, maybe the RPG with the lockpicking skill makes the lockpicking minigame easier if you raise the lockpicking skill. Like, listen guys, I'm not angry at a majority of you all not realizing that. I'm just disappointed. Now then, make sure to grab a few odds and ends, avoid armored weapons. Don't need them, don't want them, and we gotta conserve some inventory space. Legit, don't even bother picking them up. We've got that Mythic Dawn hood and robe, so we're good there. But things that can be sold later are kind of useful. Just saying, you know, the odds and ends. Things like pelts, gems and the like. Like, a lot of people would argue that money doesn't make the world go round, but last time I checked, money was making those cranks and gumball machines turn, and I'm not going to let the realism-obsessed populace pop my figurative bubble on this. Anyways, grab the miscellaneous loot. When and where you can. And make sure to grab all the skulls in the pit here. RNG manipulation, remember that. It's for later. Don't worry right now, we'll get there. Anyways, skipping ahead a bit, and we'll meet back up with old Patty's Death Day Stewart. And it's time to choose a sign. You know, classic Bill Engvall. Serpent, don't even think about it. Just grab the serpent. No, it's not because I think Reptile Squared is a cool concept. Just trust me, by the end of this tutorial, we'll be breaking this game. Don't believe me? Use that greater power on one of those cultists heck quick. Yeah, that's the good right there. Okay, we're almost done. Just follow through with the nonsense and get to the class selection bit. Surprise, surprise, our constant punching of enemies meant this idiot considers us a knight. Sadly, that's probably because we knocked him a few too many times across the head a bit ago, but whatever. Anyways, custom class a go-go, baby. Follow along at home, guys. Stealth should be our primary thing that we're picking. Speed and personality as the major stats we're picking. Skills should be athletics, acrobatics, hand-to-hand. To throw hands, obviously, it's technically a free slot, but come on. Who doesn't want to throw hands? It's funny. Anyways, mercantile, illusion, speechcraft, and lockpicking. There we go. Just going to call it meta because it's just true with what we have in store. We're about to speedrun tearing this game apart.
You must get the...
Okay, time to make our way out of the tutorial. Oh, right, the DLC pop-ups. Just close those and make our way out of the sewers. Okay, now at the sewer exit, this is important. You gotta do this bit. Switch your birth sign from serpent to steed. Just trust me, it's the process. Okay, you good? Did you follow along? Wonderful. Like, if you didn't follow along, pause here, catch up, come on, get your like butt over here, because it's about to actually fully commence. Okay, time to exit the sewers, and... oh, there we go. Game broken. That's a full crashed desktop. Ooh boy, that was a good one too. Okay guys, I hope you all following along at home got that good. And I appreciate you all trying. That being said, legally, I need to let you all know if your game doesn't self-destruct and you're now stuck with a cloud save file filled with cakes on makeup or your own unique Argonian meta monster, I accept and claim no responsibility. It's not my fault. Anyways, if you like this nonsense, feel free to like, comment, and sub. This is my only video like this, but maybe if you beg in the comments and offer tithes of subs and the likes, I may change that. I usually just do Let's Plays. Oh, and one last thing. The entire reason I needed a script for this video, and it's completely different compared to all my other videos, is because my mic was off the entire recording. I love doing stuff like this for my channel. Anyways, ciao.